It should be written like the recording is on. Is it?
What do you mean?
So there will be a sign that recording is on, like запись.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it is actually a good angle.
You just don't put the strap in front of the camera of the phone.
Okay, so we can start.
Are you hanging the strap in front of that camera?
Uh-huh.
The strap is hanging down, is it?
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about our English summer camp? Is it useful? Is it fun?
Well, first of all, I think it's a great idea, especially because your president declared English as a language of importance to Ukraine, and I absolutely agree. I've traveled around quite a bit, and being an English speaker, it's an advantage everywhere you go. So it's absolutely useful. As far as fun, I kind of cherry-picked doing the sports stuff because I like sporty things. So that was fun. That was absolutely fun. I can't say about the rest of it. That would be probably a question for the kids.
What was the most interesting part of your participation?
Just meeting a bunch of new people, getting out of my comfort zone because I've been thinking I would like to do something here in Cherkasy with kids. And so coming here and meeting the people running the camp, and especially meeting the kids, the kids are really cool. And it was interesting to me to see how many of them are speaking, pretty decent English already. So yeah, that was very interesting and cool.
I have an interesting question. Does the majority understand you? Like, the accent?
My experience is people will pretend that they understand you even when they don't. So I think that I get the impression that people are understanding me, but I don't know for sure. If I get to one person, and when you're talking to 15 children, you can't tell who really understands you and who's just nodding and smiling.
Maybe they don't get the exact words, still they make connections and they understand somehow.
I think that if this was something that was going on perpetually, the kids would get more and more comfortable and they'd feel less self-conscious about asking more questions. I think it's natural for 12, 13-year-olds to be nervous about, asking questions. Although some of the kids have no fear at all, which is interesting. I was not one of those kids when I was 12 or 13. I was more on the shy side. I'd wait till everybody was done, and then I would go and I would ask my question when nobody was paying attention. But either way is good. There's never a bad time to ask questions about what you don't understand. That's how you learn.
3 tips from you to get better in English, to get like a native speaker.
3 tips?
Yeah, maybe more.
Well, obviously, they always say, speak with a native speaker, because that's the best way to, and tell that native speaker, please fix the stuff that I say that's wrong, because I find with my friends that speak some English, as long as I understand what they're saying, I don't want to correct them. I don't want to say, oh, by the way, we don't say it that way, we say it this way, because I've been doing that a lot. So as long as we can communicate, but if you want to become a fluent English speaker, then whoever you're speaking with in English, you want them to, so this would be the second tip. Speak a lot with native speakers. Ask them to fix your mistakes so that you can learn from them. Otherwise, you're just going to keep making the same ones over and over again. And the third one would be, spend time watching, if it's American English, then watch American movies, listen to, American music, and read the words of the lyrics of songs that you like and stuff like that, because then it really, it's something that you like to do anyway. If you like American music, look up the lyrics and read the lyrics along with the song, and it'll help you really, in a lot of ways, because if you're a creative person, it's also going to help you to maybe be a songwriter one day, which is something that I like to do myself.
What tips you can give for Ukrainian students and teenagers for the future?
Well, I would say, number one, believe in the future. I know that things are kind of, everybody's a little anxious right now. Yeah, complicated is the nicest way to say it. Fortunately, Cherkasy has been very calm, and I'm happy about that for not just myself, but for everybody I know and all these kids that are here and stuff like that. It's about as good as you're going to get. Just know that this will end, and your futures are still wide open and bright, and you know you can do anything you want. And the other thing is that never stop learning. Like the fact that you're here at this camp when you could be off at the beach or doing something else. I realize some of you said that your mom made you come, but you know you should thank her for getting you to come here, because this type of stuff will open up the world to you. The more that you know, especially languages like English, the more opportunities you're going to have, the more full and interesting your life will be, because you know everywhere you go you'll find people that speak English, and you'll be able to communicate with local people and get to understand more about where you are, rather than just being a tourist and only talking to your family because you understand only each other. So yes, keep learning and know that your future is bright.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Done. Посмотри, все там нормально сохранилось. Сразу.
Yeah, it is here.
All right.
So the sound will be on the phone. So I'm not.
Mm-hmm. I have a copy from my phone.
Oh, okay.
Just in case. Yes.
Okay.
So now we have two angles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this one.
A few seconds.
Like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happy.
Yeah, great.